So you see the thumbnail. You see what type of video we got today, man. How God really changed this actor's life. This is the actor from Smart Guy. He played in a lot of different movies and shows, but that's where everybody knows him from. And he's talking about how God transitioned him from being dead broke, switched his life around, showed him different skills, and then brought him to the most money he ever made acting in his career. I'm just a senator saying, let's get straight into it, man.
This weird position, and I literally hadn't worked for a year and a half. And I don't care how much residual income you pulling in. If you're not consistently working, and especially living in a town like Los Angeles, the walls will start to close in on you. And I was beginning to feel that.
The walls will definitely start to close in on you. If you a man and you're not making money, especially if you was making money at one point in time, and it definitely start closing in on you. Almost like in the Bible with Job, how he lost everything and still never cursed God, and God gave him everything back.
And I was there. But let me show you how God works. So I'm living on the corner of Sunset and Vine in this apartment complex with
I know exactly what building you're talking about.
Yeah. And I was in the crib depressed because my auditions weren't happening. I wasn't booking nothing. And I'll never forget, my ex-girlfriend went down to a McDonald's that's right there. That McDonald's right on Vine. And she walked back with our little McDonald's meals. And when she came in, she said, "Baby, I don't know if you know this, because, you know, you like to cook," which I do.
Yeah.
I love to cook. I cook all the holiday dinners and all that. She said, "You love to cook?" I was like, yeah. She said, "Well, there's a culinary school downstairs. There's a Le Cordon Bleu downstairs in a little shopping center. You should just go down there and just check it out."
Wow.
And I was like, "I don't know, man." I was like, "I don't want to," because I was depressed and
Not motivated to get
I
up.
wasn't motivated. I was like, "I don't want to go down there," but
And when you're in that depressive state, that's what the devil wants. He wants you defeated, down, broken. He don't want you to have no type of engagement with the outside world. He wants you secluded in your room by yourself so he can work on you, so he can break your brain and make you feel like you're worth nothing. And that's why God wants you around people, communities, so people can help engage you, and he can put it in people's hearts to bless you, like your girlfriends, your friends, your community at church, other people, like-minded people that's thinking about Christ and trying to reach that higher goal like you.
she, convinced me to go to this freshman orientation at Le Cordon Bleu. And after I experienced that orientation and saw them demo out all these different meals, I was like, that's what I'm going to do. I was like, I don't know where God is going to take me, but I'm passionate about food, and it gives me the same kind of creative outlet that acting does. It's still working to create something beautiful to present to people to consume, for them to feel good.
Yeah.
Serving food is the same way. It has the same kind of exchange. So when I went to culinary school and learned a new skill, it showed me that, nah, man, you're capable of doing a lot of different things. You're not just a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
This is, and that's what God has shown me. It was like, no, this is meant for you. You're an actor, okay? But what I want to show you is that this isn't the only thing that you can do. And if you just trust me, I can show you how great you really are. With all.
Amen. In the Bible it says, have the faith of a mustard seed. Just a mustard seed. Just like that woman that was bleeding and dying. She said, if I could just get there, if I could just make it there, just to touch the hem of Jesus' garment, I know that he will heal me. She believed in her mind, soul, and body, and she was healed. Sometimes you just gotta trust God. You gotta lay all your stuff on the altar and trust him.
All the other different things that I bless you with, you've just been afraid to step out. You haven't been forced to recognize the other things that I have inside of you. So here's
sometimes God will break you down, make you uncomfortable, to show you your blessings and prepare you for those blessings.
Something that you now know you can do.
Yeah.
And so I worked. I went into the workforce, keeping it all the way real. Like after I graduated from Le Cordon Bleu, I left Los Angeles because I was like, I'm not going to continue to be out here and struggle. And I did my externship and I did my stage at Rays on the River in the back of the house as a prep cook and as a line cook for like 6 to 8 months. So I got another job. But I had to feed my family. Like, and even more important.
Sometimes you got to humble yourself. You gotta humble yourself.
Importantly than that, I had to be able to hold my head up high as a man. I'm one of those guys, if I'm not earning, if I can't take care of myself, if I can't take care of my people, I can't look at myself in the mirror as a man and feel good about myself. So I don't give a fuck what I gotta do. I'm gonna be able to hold my own. My son is not gonna be looking at me like, my mother is not gonna be looking at me like, whatever woman in my life at that time is not gonna be looking at me like, I'm gonna be a man first and foremost. And that's what I learned through that experience, and I'm glad that I did. And you know, after I did that and experienced that, then God said, okay, turn back up. Just wanted to show you something real quick.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is so.
Gotta bring you through stages in your life just to show you, journeys in your life just to show you He is God and that you are worthy. You are. You're worthy. You're His child. You're worthy. You have to believe that, and embody that, and feel that, and then live that.
So crazy because, like, that's kind of been like my journey recently of the last few years. It's been like surrendering. That's really what you're doing. It's just surrender. It's like instead of me telling the world what it's gonna be, because that's how men are taught.
Right.
You get to this place as a man where it's almost like you crying. You know, I don't know. I just gotta surrender. Like, it's like, God, I'm not the strongest.
Right.
And then He shows you everything that you wanted. But He has to know that you're willing to go through that.
Right.
Yeah. Like, do you have too much pride? Because you're gonna have to get rid of that pride to win on this side too. So I'm not gonna let that pride kill your dream.
And that's what being a man is all about.
Exactly, bro.
You know, a lot of
Yes, you have to surrender. He's not lying. Think about how Jesus surrendered Himself on that cross for us. He could have easily said, God, I can't do this, stop it. And God would have stopped it. That's His only son, His beloved son. It said God gave His only beloved son for us because He loved us so much. That's why Jesus said on that cross, God, why have you forsaken me? And then He switched it and said, you know what, God? Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Yeah, He got weak at a moment, but He got stronger again because He surrendered to God.
people look at it, you know, a lot of guys get it confused. A lot of guys think like it's all about them being all knowing and knowing, you know, what's ahead. No, a lot of it is surrendering and submitting
to God,
to God's will,
and to God's will. I was about to say,
and just letting it go.
And that's why we talked about this.
Yeah, we just did.
When I let go, because what happens is we have to allow things around us to die.
Yeah,
and that's really what it is.
Yes,
and whether it's ego,
yes,
whether it's just bad habits,
yes,
or people, because it's like we be praying for stuff, but God be like, you ain't ready.
Right.
You're not ready.
Now you keep it. Eventually I'm gonna give it to you and show you ain't ready, and it's gonna be too late. Or you can just prepare for it. If you're struggling right now, you have to surrender.
Yes.
And I know you think you're bigger than the world. No one's bigger than the program. The minute that
no one's bigger than
God,
the program,
you were in control.
That's right.
It was like things that I wanted to happen started happening, but things that I didn't want to happen that I knew probably needed to happen.
That's right.
People started leaving.
That's right.
I'm tired of your shit. Good. Go.
Because you didn't need to be there.
Maybe you the person. Maybe you the thing that need to end. And then all of a sudden, you just get to the end. Like, as you telling the story, I'm like, I swear to God, Sky, I'm like, I know this nigga did not. I know he's telling us a story, and he going to say, I went down there, I was going to do the cooking, and then somebody called me.
Yeah.
But he worked.
I worked.
He worked for 8. I'm like, oh, no, that's what a man is about.
No, I worked. They'll tell you.
And you see how he said that? Sometimes God show you, like, you gotta surrender. You got to surrender. You gotta surrender to get your blessing. People in your life might leave your life because you're on a different frequency. When you still out that store, when you curse, when you lying, you get conviction in your soul because God working in you. And people not used to you moving like that. They used to you being the old way. But God is reforming you. That's why in the scriptures, in Christianity, it says you are reborn. You are reborn. The old you is dead. Let the dead bury the dead. You are reborn.
It's some people in the hospitality and service industry here now in Atlanta. And, you know, I go to fine dining.
That shit make you feel good, bro?
Well, yeah, because I think I'd be able to form, or I wouldn't have had an opportunity to form relationships with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It gave me a deeper appreciation for people in the hospitality industry, in the hard work. Not that I was ever an asshole when it came to dining and all that. I've always been a cool person with people in general, and especially people that I view as being hard workers. But it allowed me to develop an even deeper appreciation because I knew what it took for people to come to work every day. There's some people that I know that had like 3 kids that had to pay for a sitter and do all that.
That's what I mean by make you feel good, because like for me, I worked in the airport, right? No, never laughed.
Man, you know how many people laughed at me when I came? I'll never forget this. I did the Lion King, recorded the sessions, and then Disney flew me and my mother back home on a red eye that night. Going back to
So
Chicago.
you didn't get a chance to live it.
I didn't get a chance.
It was done.
It was done. But upon us leaving, Disney gave us this gift basket for the Lion King. So, and this is like maybe 3 years before it came out.
Oh, wow.
We did the singing and we did the voices 2 or 3 years prior to the actual animation being drawn.
Just imagine knowing you got a hit movie and it comes out 3 years after you make it. You got to sit in that. Knowing you about to be a star, knowing all this stuff, you got to sit in that. That's real discipline right there. Discipline.
Yeah. Like the stuff that you see in The Lion King with the characters moving, Disney had cameras on us like this.
Yeah.
And they record. There's a video of me.
The behind the scenes to all those things are amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah.
And so they would have these cameras set up where they capture your movements and they, draw them in the character. Anyway, fast forward. I get back home in Chicago. I'm so proud of what I've just done.
Of course you are.
I got a sweatshirt, crew neck sweatshirt that they gave me. And it said The Lion King in bold red letters. So I'm going to school 2 days later, this bold red Lion King thing. And, I'm from the neighborhood, so cats like, the fuck is a Lion King?
I knew it!
Goofy ass nigga. They didn't know what it was. Oh, that's some Disney shit? Oh, you a goofy. You a goofy. So you gonna do Michael Jackson and you gonna do some Disney shit?
Oh, man. You can't win.
They joked all day to the point where I'll never forget in 6th period after lunch, I was embarrassed. I took the sweater off and I threw it in my locker and just had my white t-shirt on. Came back home, told my mother all about it because I was really hurt because that was something I was proud of. Fast forward. I go with my friends to the theater. Now these are my friends, but then there are a couple of kids in the theater who went to my school. But we had this theater in Chicago in Calumet City at the River Oaks Mall. It's called the River Oaks Theater 9 and 10.
Okay.
And that's I forgot what movie we went to go see, but before the movie started, the epic trailer for The Lion King came on. So I'm looking. I'm like, oh, this is it, because Disney didn't let us know leading up that the trailer was. So I'm like, this is the film. So I'm looking at the Circle of Life, that whole montage, and then when that bold red lettering came on, The Lion King coming soon. All my friends was like, that's the shit you was talking about?
He put that sweater right back on.
That's what you did? Wow.
See how God to make your enemies, not saying his friends is enemies, but see how God to make your enemies your footstool? In the scripture that says, let God fight your battles. You see how God to make people that laughed at you, joked at you, even though they clowning around, still, it hurt that brother. It hurt that brother. He took that shirt off at school. He was disgraced. See how God will show them? You got to have faith and trust in God. He'll make your enemies your footstool. Now they're like, damn, that's what you working on, bro? Sheesh. Now they're looking at you different. Because you already had that glow about you because Jesus is working in your life, but now the world is seeing.
Wow. I was like, yeah, that's it. Now, it wasn't the song that I said. I said, that's not the songs that I sang, but yeah, that's it. And everybody in the theater was like, oh. And then fast forward after that. Now, all of these people, even the ones that made fun of me, these are my friends.
I you gotta smile at it, but you know what it is.
I love them. And now that I'm back home in Chicago shooting the Shy, we all grown now. And I'll go back to the neighborhood, say what's up to my friends, and they got kids. So now they go, even the ones that made fun of me. Hey, Joe, my son, he love that Lion King, man. Man, I got a little poster for him, man. Can you sign it? Yeah, I got you, G. I got you. I was like, you remember you was cracking jokes about, yeah, man, I'm stupid as hell, bro. I didn't know no better, dog. I mean, you talking about you was doing some Disney shit. Come on, man, we from over here. Who doing Disney, bro? So, it was one of those things, but that even taught me a lesson,
if y'all want to watch the rest of this, it's on Rocky and Jane Broke Stories. I just thought this was a dope story. I had to show you how Sometimes God will take you through turmoil and rough times in your life just to bring you out through the bright side of the tunnel. He is shaping you. He is working on you. He is reforming you to be the person he needs you to be. So he can put that destiny right in front of you, like the yellow brick road. Well, I'm just a sinner turned saved, man. I love y'all, man. Peace. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe.